What's good, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Weekly Outlook. And as we pretty much analyzed, we had a hope that DXY will start pumping. That is exactly what we got. We also got a break above these highs, and we look really very strong. Even with GU, I had already expected that we will most likely go down and test this, or maybe even break this. Same thing happened with euro dollar right here, and even gold we did see some correction, but overall it was sideways, right? So what are we expecting this specific week? Let's quickly find that out. So this week pretty much looks nice. We have CPI, PPI, and nothing apart from that is very concerning. I don't think FOMC meeting minutes would create a lot of volatility, but yeah, we do have these events to look up to. Now DXY, I'm expecting with the weekly close, I'm expecting potentially a sideways wick, or we might continue the trend on the higher side, right? So my expectations are very simple. We will most likely look for a continuation after a small pullback, or maybe some sideways price action, something like this, and then a continuation on the higher end, right? So overall I am definitely bullish on dollar index. As long as 100.1 is protected, I think there's a very strong possibility we might even go as high as 106. All right, so that's number one. Now we have pound dollar. So pound dollar, very interesting analysis. If we compare euro and pound dollar, this looks very strong. Why? Because we haven't broken this swing low, wherein we have broken these highs here and we have broken this low over here. So it suggests an idea that pound dollar is looking very strong in comparison with the euro dollar. And can we look for some reversal trades? Maybe yes, but ideally I think maybe one more push on the downside, or else some continuation here, just to target your previous supply over here, or maybe the extreme supply just for a continuation, maybe again below. So that's pretty much what I will be looking on GBP USD, or else you can, of course, since this is a break and we have this consolidation, this supply, I think we might even reverse right after tapping into this, right? So even that's a possibility. So all in all, I would prefer to look for short opportunities. Now finally we have euro dollar. So very simple. Even on euro, we have had this very clean break of structure on the downside, and now what I'm expecting is, if I just zoom out a little, right, as I earlier said, this is our bearish range in which we are moving, right? So now this was the recent break of structure on the upside internally. So idea is very simple. If I mark up this range like this, so we are coming to test this specific level, number one, and you will definitely see some very good reactions on the higher side from there on. So my idea is that we will most likely sweep this low. Yeah, maybe some price action here and there on the above, sweep these lows, maybe retest this, and again give a nice pullback on the higher side. So this is pretty much what I'm looking at this week. You can expect sideways to bearish price action on euro dollar as well. And finally we have gold. So gold has been very I would say sideways, very unclear as to what it is really up to. So one good thing is we have seen price closing consistently below. However, these are nonetheless doji candles and indecisions, because the body is very small, right? And we are just retracing, and on NFP day we even trapped buyers and sellers on both the side, right? So with gold, I am expecting, since starting from Monday, I expect a one-sided direction. Now that genuinely could be on the downside or could be on the upside. I am really not very certain about what exactly is going to play out, but I think if we go above this NFP high, we should ideally keep pumping, and if we go below NFP low, we should ideally keep dumping, right? And we've pretty much closed again in the 50%, making it even more confusing. So if we were to drop down on a smaller time frame, right here we had this bearish order block, which we just had a nice wick on the upside just to trap more sellers into that, more buyers into that. So I think this should ideally hold, and if we are bearish, we should get this trade. And as far as daily time frame is concerned, I think if we drop, then 25, what was that level, 2550, 2560 odd levels needs to be tested once again. So that's pretty much what I will be looking at. It's either 2600 or 2550, anywhere in between. I expect gold to drop this week, keeping in mind that of course price should not breach 267475 odd levels. So that's pretty much it from my end, guys. I hope you found the analysis helpful. If you did, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.